Alright, so we're back and we're out in Skyhold today doing the Way of the Assassin Rogue Specialization quest. If you don't have the quest yet, what you need to do is come down these stairs from the keep, and you want to head all the way back towards the stables and around to the left here, past your vendors, near this covered well, and back by these two trees, you're going to find your assassin trainer. So go ahead and chat her up.
I received a bird. It had a note. Now I am here.
You're here to train me?
Ah, that is it. The Inquisitor wishes to become more than Inquisitor. Perhaps he wishes to walk in shadow, even as he is bathed in light. To save life through inflicting death. Childish notions. The profession of assassin has no time for it.
Your profession has my respect. I'm eager to learn.
Really? We shall see. Let me first say he does not want to be an assassin, any more than he would wish to be a sword or a cudgel. Such are the weapons of others. They lack intent. He must become his own assassin. There is a difference. Let me next say, death has nothing to do with it. Death is the payment, the byproduct. Our way is between life and death. It is a door through which he will send others.
I'm ready to start learning.
He is willing. Will it always be so? There are tasks, processes, ways to train the mind and body. They require simple motions. First steps. Then we shall see what he may become.
Alright, so we have the quest, The Way of the Assassin now, and what we need to do is find the book writing on assassin methods. We need to track down 3 assassin guild leader tokens, and then we need to come up with 20 death root. Once we do all this, we will go up to our requisition table up here at the quartermaster, and the items that you're gathering are specifically to create this knife they're referring to. It says gather knife materials. These materials are for this murder knife you find on your requisition table. So you're gathering this stuff to complete a requisition. Once you create the murder knife, then you will then take that back down to your trainer, and then the trainer will offer to allow you to specialize as an assassin. You complete the quest in that fashion. I bring this up because I've seen forum posts where people are saying, hey, I've done the quest, no matter what I do, I can't complete the quest, and it's because you've got to come up to the requisition table and complete this requisition first before you go back to your trainer. So the
Of course. Another time.
the book, Acquire Writing on Assassin Methods, is here in Skyhold. However, if you have just gotten to Skyhold, you may not
Someone
be able
left
to get
sliced
it.
plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were...
So, and the reason you may not be able to get it is because it is something that kind of accompanies coal, and you may have a quest called the Forgotten Boy, which if you come down these stairs, you're going to find a little search option right here, or not a search option, but like a little interact icon that says look for coal. If you interact with that, that's going to cause coal to quote-unquote like materialize in Skyhold, and after you go through a bit of a dialogue with him, he'll actually be on the 3rd floor of the inn, and the book will be up there with him. If you haven't brought coal into Skyhold yet, the book's just not going to be there. So if you go to look for the book, can't find it, that's why. You want to make sure you complete the Forgotten Boy quest first by coming down here and choosing the little look for coal option you're going to find right in front of this wooden tower. Now, once you have done that and coal is in Skyhold, you just go up to the tavern and head up to the 3rd floor, and you'll find your book.
How do you know they won't attack here?
Dark spot.
You're certain?
Think.
Yes.
Sarah was never
Inquisitor.
an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so
Here's our book.
fast and quick with her
let me know
vow.
if you find
No one quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and
Alright, so now we have our writing on the assassin's methods. The next thing that we're going to do is get our assassin guild leader tokens. Now, the most straightforward way to get these tokens is to go out to Crestwood and kill off 3 guild leaders that are positioned around the zone there. However, if you just got the Skyhold, you go up to your war table, it's likely that you will look at your war table and you will not see Crestwood as a zone that's available to you. Now, if you remember when you got to Skyhold, Varric came up to you and said, "Hey, I got somebody you might want to meet. Let me do some introductions," and then he kind of walked off. Well, Varric is up here on these ramparts, and he wants to introduce you to someone. And through that introduction, you will unlock a little pyramid icon on your war table that says something like "Find the Warden." When you use your power to unlock that, that will open up Crestwood. So I'm going to take you over, show you where Varric is real quick. I am not going to show you who he introduces you to because I don't want to spoil it. But I did want to show you where he is. In case you haven't talked to him yet, you need to come up here and chat him up a bit. And once you do that, the next time you go to your war table, you will have a new little pyramid on there, kind of in the vicinity of the Storm Coast, that says "Find the Warden." And that's where we will pick this up in just a sec. Once again, I don't want to show this to you because I don't want to spoil it, because it's kind of cool if you have been playing through the previous Dragon Age games. So we will be back in just a sec with the follow-up. Alright, so we're back. We're in our war room. We're at the war table. We're going to go to the Ferelden side of the map. And you're going to find this pyramid here that says "Find the Warden." It's got the green cloud over it. And by unlocking this, this will unlock Crestwood as a zone. So we will unlock this. And we're going to go ahead and accept the report, and I will meet you out in Crestwood in just a second. Alright, so we are out in Crestwood looking to collect our first Assassin Guild Leader token. This one is going to be located near Northgate Camp. You're going to start at Northgate Camp, and from here I will walk you over to where we need to be.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
Yeah, I don't care what you have for me. So let's head out in this direction. I'm gonna go up this hill. And kind of back around here to the left. And then you see this group of bushes right here. You just want to head kind of towards that. And what we're looking for is this house in the distance. If you swing around the side of this little statue and peer down here, you're going to get a sight of 4 guys down here waiting for you. And this is your first group of assassins, among which you will find the leader. Is this, if you count over 1, 2, 3 from the left, it's the one right here in the center. That's the leader. That's the one you want to kill, Lady Seer. She has your token.
One down! Kill that warrior! I need it!
So you can see she is level 12. I am level 10, so not too bad. She did jack Solus pretty hard there when she snuck up on him. But nothing we couldn't handle. So, this is what we're really looking for, these assassin weapons. And don't ask me why they call them assassin guild leader tokens. They really are just assassin weapons. And that's what we are looking to collect. We've got 2 more to go, and they're both going to be out here in Crestwood, so stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a sec. Alright, so we are back out in Crestwood looking for the second assassin weapon or second guild leader token. This one is going to be located near the Fisherman's Hut landmark. So I'll show you where that's at. So best place to start, in my opinion, is Northgate Camp. And that landmark is right here. I haven't discovered it on this playthrough, but that's what that is. So I will walk you over there and show you where it's going to be. It's in this vicinity that you're going to run across your next set of assassins. They do wander just a little bit, but they are up around in here. So just be aware that if you go to the landmark and they're not right on top of the landmark, they do walk around just a bit. So from here, we are going to head out in this direction. I believe you're going to need to drain the lake in order to get up there and get access to these guys. I don't know over that for certain. You may be able to get creative with your jumping and make it over towards that landmark without draining the lake, but just a kind of a FYI.
Is even terrain too much to ask for?
Is there a problem?
Well, you might be used to traipsing through the countryside, punching dragons, interrogating people, or whatever it is you did before this. I'm from the city.
So just something to keep in mind if you head over here and you haven't drained the lake yet, and you're like, oh crap, I can't get up there. Yeah, that's why. So, alright, so the hut up there is the Fisherman's Hut, and this group of enemies you see dead ahead of us is actually the collection of people that we are going to try to kill, and this is the guild leader that has the assassin weapon. So, we'll start it off again. It just ran away.
Make it take you!
That warrior needs
Alright, so next one down, we'll loot him and grab our assassin weapon, aka assassin guild leader token, and we'll be back in just a sec with the third. Alright, we are back out in Crestwood looking for our final assassin weapon or guild leader token, whatever you want to call it. This one is located quite a ways from Three Trout Farm Camp, which is where we are now. This is the closest waypoint, really. You're actually trying to get down to this landmark down here. There's like a little quarry thing out here that this landmark is near, and the guys are hanging out down here. So here's Three Trout Farm Camp. Here is the village of Crestwood. So just to give you a kind of a bearing on where the camp is if you haven't discovered it yet. Here's Cairbrainoch Keep. So just some landmarks in the area to orient yourself with. But if you just can get to Three Trout Farm Camp, this is definitely the best place to start from. We're going to start from here and just head pretty much southeast. Try to avoid as much nonsense on the way if we can. once again, when you get out here, there'll be 3 or 4 guys accompanying the main one that you have to kill. They're still all going to be level 12, so nothing too terrible. You can see the dragon is still alive down there. You absolutely do not have to kill the dragon in order to get after these guys. So you see that wooden structure there in the distance? That is where we're headed to. I'll take a position up on this hill so you can get a better vantage point to observe that wooden structure. So that is where we're going. We're going to kind of swing around the back side of that and come up on our targets that way. Take a little bit of fall damage here, doesn't really matter. So let's take a look at the quest map here and just take a look at the path we've taken to get here. So generally heading south in this direction, and we're just really, you just want to point yourself at this wooden structure. You can see from a ways back there that you can see it poking up since you're kind of headed downhill from Three Trout Farm Camp. And when you kind of turn this corner, you're going to see your guys right there. Looks like there's 3 of them you're going to take out. So once again, here we are. Here's the landmark that's going to show as soon as you get to get in some reasonable distance over here. It is near the dragon. Dragon's over in that direction. You absolutely do not need to kill the dragon to get over here. But once you are over here, you are going to have to take out, looks like now 4 of these guys. Alright, so Fat Masters is dead. We will loot him and pick up our final assassin weapon. And next thing on the list is 20 Deathroot. That's easy. We'll be back with that in just a moment. Alright, we are back and we are on the hunt for Deathroot. The absolute best place to find Deathroot is out in the western approach. So what you want to do is come to your war table where we are now, go to the Orlais side of the map, find this little pyramid here and unlock it for 8 power. It's called Investigate the Western Approach. We're going to go ahead and open that up and I will see you out there in just a sec. Alright, so we are now out in the Western Approach. We're at Lost Spring Canyon Camp, which is where you start out in this zone. And what you are looking for is called Deathroot, and it loves to grow around trees. So if we head over here, you can see there's some right here, and we are literally like just at the first camp. So this stuff is super easy to find. But I will show you some easy spots to find it over here. It's not always going to spawn in the same spot. However, it really is plentiful out in the Western Approach. So if you have a problem finding it, you're probably not looking hard enough. Head over here. grab some more. And then I will show you a spot where there's just a ton of it. If you're familiar with the area, it's down in the little canyon where the little river runs through. There are a bunch of trees down there, and it grows all over down in that area. But on the way, we will pick up some more. Just keep our eyes peeled for it. So, there's a quick rift you have to deal with if you haven't been out here before. Nothing terrible, level 10 stuff. You've been killing level 12 stuff to get these assassin weapons. Nothing that should cause you too much trouble. You can see there's another death root right here by this tree. Grab that. And the amount you get is, I mean, it's not a lot, but as I said, out here this is really so plentiful. You really can't complain too much. I mean, here's another one. Even if we find the 20, I'll still take you down and show you where I think the best place to grab it all is, just in case you need to farm it for something else in the future. It's always good knowledge to have. Of course, dog up here.
That had to hurt!
Alright, so we will keep heading in this direction. Now, if you haven't been out here before, something to take note of is up here
More
on the
carts
left.
and dead bodies. That's not good.
You're going to find a quarry. Now, if you haven't found a quarry yet in the game, quarries are kind of like logging stands. So when you started the game out in Haven, you got a requisition order called Weapons for the Inquisition or something along those lines, or Inquisition Weapons, and they wanted you to get 5 iron and a logging stand. The quarry is kind of like the same thing as a logging stand. It's going to be something that is required for future, if not possibly current, upgrades that you make in Skyhold that are delivered via the or completed via the requisition table that you find over at your quartermaster. So definitely run up there and grab that, and then keep on trucking through here. We really want to do is get down there, because that is where you're going to find just a ton of this Deathroot stuff. So we're going to head over here. And pop down the side of this mountain. Luckily, there is a little ledge where you can walk down here. If you have a horse, just mount up and drop down. Alright, so Deathroot. If you're looking for Blood Lotus, Spindleweed, all that stuff's down here too. More Deathroot. Deathroot. Some more. Almost got it knocked out. So close. I'll walk around here and see if we can get lucky to pick up another one close by. does not look like it. So, we'll head out and try to find our last death route. Can't be too far away, just given how plentiful it is out here. And here it is. So this is number 20. So from here, we're just going to head back to Skyhold. And when we get back to Skyhold, if you remember in the beginning I was talking about, you get all the materials, go to the requisition table, make your murder knife, then go back to your trainer. That's the chain of events we're going to follow here when we get back. So we're going to head over here to the requisition table near the quartermaster.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. Strange.
Oh, Bells, it's you.
We need to talk to him.
Morris, goodbye, your worship.
Shut up, Morris. Alright, so, murder knife. You've got all the materials now. You've got your Way of the Assassin, your 3 assassin weapons, or your guild leader tokens, or assassin guild leader tokens. I really don't understand why they didn't call them assassin weapons in the quest description. But and you've got your 20 death root. Saw how easy it was to get death root, especially down in that little lake area. That stuff spawns like crazy too. So if you need it, that's a great place to get it. We'll select the murder knife. We'll go ahead and craft that. Once we have that, we will go to our quest map and quick travel down by the vendors. Spin around real quick, head back here between the trees, and talk to our trainer.
They are dead, and the steps are done. It was, of course, simple. He has tracked his prey knowing it meant gain or loss. For no other reason he invited lives into death. The question, then, is whether or not he can stomach assassin as his path.
Okay, so now you have this unique dialogue option that when you select something, it will give you this pop-up that says commit to the assassin class specialization. All other specializations are cut off. What this means is, although you can take all of the specialization specific quests and build all of the items, once you come up to a given trainer and commit to becoming that specialization, like I'm saying, yes, I'll become my assassin, you are locked out of the other skill trees. So you can no longer become an artificer, and you can no longer become a tempest. Even if you've already started those quests, it doesn't matter. There's nothing you're going to do after you make this decision that's going to allow you to get into those ability trees. So once you make this decision, just before you do it, make sure you've done your research. This is definitely the direction you want to go, because you can't change it. Even if you use the necklace from the blacksmith to reset your skill points, it does not reset the skill tree itself. It'll just remove any points you've put in it. So there's no going back from here, so make sure when you make this decision, as I said, you've done your research and this is the direction I want to go, these are the skills I want to use, this stuff sounds cool to me. So I'm going to go ahead and choose yes, I'll become my assassin.
I'm ready to become what I need to be, my assassin.
Then you are one of us. Hello, Inquisitor. My name is Air. It is nice to finally meet you. Come. You know the mind. Now let me show you the many ways to end a body.
Alright, so that is it. The Way of the Assassin quest has now been completed, and you now have access to the Assassin skill tree. So, I really hope that helped. I know the walkthrough was a little bit long, but I do like to kind of give you all the steps you need to get something completed, and give you all the background and any gotchas that come along the way. So, as I said, I really hope that helped. Once again, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, put them in the video or stick them in the channel discussion. Please like the video, please subscribe if you enjoyed it and you found it useful, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.